was time for another update on the garden. This bed has 3 different varieties of radishes here at the beginning, and then it's got alternating rows of lettuces and onions, 4 different varieties of the onions, and 7 different lettuces. And here in the middle, I've already harvested one of the Butter Crunch lettuces, and lots more is ready to harvest already. And then I've got garlic and chives. And the chives, I usually cut off the flowers, but I decided to go ahead and let them bloom because I think the honeybees like those. And then this is the herb bed, and I've got about probably a dozen different herbs in there right now. And over here is one of the beehives, and it's pretty active today. This is the golden raspberries, and we put some rope around the bed this year because last year they were just falling all over the place. So hopefully that will contain them a little better. And then this bed here, I'll put some beans. I think I've got like 6 different varieties or so, and that will be going in here pretty soon. And then I've got the potatoes in already. These are the Ozette fingerlings. And then I also planted some German butter balls, which are just starting to come up. And I've got some wire cages around those. This year I'm trying out some weed cloth for the tomatoes, and I'm going to be using a blowtorch to make some holes in that to put the tomatoes in, probably this weekend. The bed over here has 2 varieties of cabbages, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 varieties of kale. You can tell I really like kale. And then 2 varieties of Swiss chard and some Brussels sprouts, which I've never tried growing before, so we'll see what happens. I also put some pansies in here, just because I didn't have anywhere else to put them. And then this is the blueberry bed. There were 5 different plants here when I moved in last year, and I don't know what kind they are. The one on the far end is a pink lemonade, but the rest I have no idea. But I added 5 more different varieties, and I'm going to be cutting off the flowers of those so that they'll concentrate on root growth. And then this bed over here has asparagus that I just planted, and I started from seed. The seeds I started in January, and I just planted those in the garden a couple weeks ago. And then this is spearmint. It grows like crazy. If you've ever grown that before, you know. But this was actually taking up about half of this garden bed, but I tore out most of it so that I could have room for more tomatoes. There's the other beehive in the backyard. And then I've also got some fruit trees with strawberries growing down below. I've got a plum, 2 apples, and a pear. And this is Lucy. She likes to make lots of noise. And the girls are wanting to come outside, but I won't let them because they'll eat my garden. Then this last bed over here has miscellaneous things in it. There's 2 zucchinis that I just planted a couple weeks ago, and a couple of winter squashes. I have 2 different varieties of carrots. One of them did not germinate very well, so I might have to start some more of that. And then I've also got parsnips and turnips. And the parsnips aren't really growing that well either. So I might have to plant some more of that too. And then 3 varieties of mustard. And some of it's already starting to flower, so it might not be that good of a time to be planting it. So I've been feeding a lot of it to the chickens. And also some bunching onions that I just got in the ground a few weeks ago. There's a little bit of space left that I plan on putting in some celery. I've already got it started and just need to plant it. And that is the garden. So I'll be posting another update probably maybe next month.